Hey everybody, it's Chance here with yet another episode of Pathologic 2. Last time we created the Panacea. We also properly met Agalia, died of the plague a couple times, possibly of starvation once, and then I decided to reload to right before we got sick. Turns out it didn't matter that much anyway because during the Murky quest, when you meet her friend, you basically, if you choose to protect Murky, you get infected. And I can't help but feel that if you say no to that, and like I know I won't play along, that Murky would get sick, and I'm not taking that risk at all. That being said, though, we also went ahead into the Shekin village to talk to the ear, as Taya told us to in the dream. And turns out there were a couple vials of the what I'm just gonna call the abattoir blood. They call it the living blood. I think it was called abattoir blood in the last game, or the living blood now. And it created the panacea, so we managed to heal ourselves. And now we're on our way doing day 7 again, or starting it off again. There are a couple things I haven't done yet, so we do need to do those, but some events take several days to resolve. Others will not wait for you. There's no way to know which is which. I've probably read some of these over a few times, but I can't be sure which ones are me loading up the game and stuff or not. Who can say? Also, update on the controller situation. Luckily, because I got one of those I got like a proper controller for my Switch. So it turns out I can just plug that into my PC, no problem, and use it as a controller, which is good. Because the buttons are reversed, I might get a little tripped up. The thing is regardless of what controller I'm using, I get tripped up anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm getting a more proper controller so that I can leave this one with my Switch because that's plugged into my TV. And I'd prefer to keep this down there so I don't have to run up and down stairs every time I want to play games. So, let's update. I liked how because every time we start up the game, it takes a bit to load, and it's like, oh, it's freezing up on me. It like froze up all of the textures. Let's organize. There we go. All right. So, also I got a Schmouter. I put that away. It's tough because I am not sure. I don't know, because the events are different enough in this game from the original that the same plot beats aren't there. So there is this level of, I don't know how much panacea I'm gonna get. Last time I think it was like 5 or 6. And then I have the chance to get Schmouters, but I only have I've gotten 2 Schmouters, one of them to cure Notkin initially, and then the other one I just got now. I don't know if they're always in the dead item shop or if there's just one available in the dead item shop, and I do know there are kids around who do have them. So, but it requires, obviously, a lot to trade with, and I have much less to trade with, because the kids are far more useful to trade with now. Because before it was like antibiotics, which were always useful. Well, antibiotics not so much, because I didn't use antibiotics that much. Then, the immunity boosters, mostly handled by the teen boys, so... and sometimes by the kids. And then, but now they have food and stuff, which is actually far more important to me. They didn't have food or stuff before. So, okay. But yeah, basically, Ruben is dead. I imagine that if I created the panacea before it hit daybreak, that Ruben would still be alive. Because from the conversation with Agalia, it seems that he somehow made a sample. Not sure how. Possibly with Simon's body. Though Simon... Bachelor makes a case that Simon is the Udug. And that's why you should save the polyhedron. Like, Simon's blood is used to create a vaccine, which, again, isn't very useful. Again, I don't know how useful it was in this game. I never got one. Yeah, so it's unclear. But yeah, so this becomes the game. If I right now, Sticky and Nutkin are in danger. I gave them the strongest antibiotic I had, or the strongest immunity booster I had. They could still get sick come daybreak. I don't know. I think the termitary opens up tomorrow. I think that's, yeah. Agalia does her first day sweep and goes, what the fuck, open up the termitary. And then you get some stuff going on with the Vlads. So I don't know if that area will become a proper infected district. Or become infected in the way where I have to protect Taya. I think I'm okay with Grace. There is going to be a Grace quest that we'll have to do. Because Bachelor brings it up to be like, she's not letting us burn bodies, I don't know what, she's not letting us burn bodies, she's not letting us bury the bodies, I don't know what to do, it's all a mess. Capella's like, I'm very worried. I have a very bad feeling about what's going on with Grace, and if we don't do it now... So I have a feeling I could get her sick or infected or even dead if I don't do her stuff today. Khan, because he's in the nutshell, always has the capacity to get sick. Same with Capella being in the rod. Not the rod. The gullet? What is it called? The gut. The rod is the Sabarov's mansion. It is so interesting how I have learned the vocabulary of this game. When you start off and you're like in Patho Classic and you're just talking to the people and one of them can just like, you can run through the shape of the town and they go, yeah, here's that, here's that, here's that, here's that. And I'm just like, awesome, I'm never going to figure this out. I think them labeling it on a map is very useful. Admittedly, we do use the map a lot. So when you're like, I think the physical places were the lump. And lump is in the gut. And then the rod is in the tanners. All right. But yeah, so we have some immunity stuff. The problem is I need to get more water, which means I need more bottles, and that's always the main struggle there. That's how they kind of curtail you. Because once you can get an abundance of twire, which I have, you think, oh, no problem. But then you need water. You need the bottles for the living blood. Just everything. You just need everything. But yeah, theoretically, though, because I have both a Schnatter and a Panacea, I could... Because, let's be honest here, Anna is going to die this round if I don't do anything. Just like point blank. She is so infected, and again, it's a miracle that she's not dead yet. Peter, immediate. But Anna, still kicking, despite it all. But even if I administer the correct antibiotic, that's still just only going to buy only a little bit more time for her, and she could still just die, because even if I minimize her infection, there's still like a 50% chance at least. There's also a quest involving her today as well, where we can trade a heart. She has a heart that we gotta trade something with. And I have a feeling it's an important heart, so I definitely want to do that, but I need one of those spinny things. The yarn spinner that some of the women have, and that I can get at a clothing store. But because Agalia is like properly in town now, I think I need those vouchers, which I don't have any of. Don't know how to get. I imagine if I trade maybe, but I don't know. And then Katarina, she just got infected. It's tough. It's really tough because, like, if Sticky or Knockin get sick, if I, I've done what I can, but if they get sick, which they still absolutely can, I want to save it for them, just in case. We're on day 7. I don't know what... All the districts are going to get reinfected again. That's for sure. So... Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to, like... It's terrible. It's terrible wasted on Anna if one of my bound gets sick. Sorry, Anna Angel. But also, wouldn't it be really selfless of me to save her? Makes you think. I think my reputation in the hindquarters will go up. Although I'm pretty well regarded, in the hindquarters. I think, honestly, I really think it's primarily due to the fact that I kept giving her antibiotics. And they're like, thank you for giving Anna Angel antibiotics. It's like, okay, yeah, sure. I do want to put away my panacea, though. I'm going to risk it with... Because, the thing is what I know is that if I don't heal Anna Angel, she's going to die. Point blank. Yeah. So let's... Agalia's gonna call us to her. We should talk to Capella. I don't think this quest is gonna unlock down here until we either talk to Capella or to Bachelor. We've already collected our thing. We know we can't get any more vouchers there, just the Bachelor's hanging out there. We need to go here. So let's, when we pop out, let's go to Murky, check that off, because I would feel bad if we didn't, even though I already know what happens. And then we'll run up to Agalia, because someone will come for us for her, and then do our town duty, go to Capella, and then figure it out from there. And let's see if we can get some bottles and water. Catch me if you can. Yeah, I'll immediately get there. Yeah, man? Why are you following me? What's going on? Immediate. You know what? Fuck you. I'll go to Agalia as soon as I talk to my child. Leave me alone. Like, in the town, they look really natural, but, out in the steppe, they look so unnatural. They're like, ugh, I don't know what to do. And he just kept following me like, I don't know where I am, and I don't like this. And it's like, you're the one, you could just turn around. But I also understand the impulse because this district, the district I came from, was infected, and he shouldn't go back there if he doesn't have to. So enjoy your time in the steppe, man. It's actually pretty nice. I quite like the steppe very, very much. One of my favorite spaces to inhabit. And now that they have it a lot easier to get twire, because you can't get infected in the steppe. I mean, you can technically like get infected like with the Murky quest, but more correctly, it's hey Mercs.
Rough as Dutch, safe to touch, smooth as bone, leave it alone.
What is this place, Murky? Have you been living here long? Long. Always. This is... well, it's a boxcar. Broken, I guess. Useless. I used to dream that it attached to a train while I slept and I'd bake out on the sea to see. Aren't you scared here alone? I'm not alone at all. Who's here with you, then? Guests visit, sometimes. They're not my friends, no one is, but they play next to the boxcar, which I watch through a crack or from the roof. I also have Mother's doll. A doll, well that's something. And I don't really have the time to spend, but...
The plague bringer
sure is, buddy. I know what to show her. Oh, we're gonna have a different dialogue though, because now we actually have a panacea, and before we did it, yeah. Main con of the step is that there's no water, and it is just kind of stretches. It is just like I like how they kind of removed the pixel hunty. It's still a little bit pixel hunty element of the twire, because in the original game it outright was. There was like no way to there was like no way to like find the twire unless you were just sitting around combing like this. And I mean, I still do that here, especially when it's like during daytime. It's a lot more pixel hunty, I think. Like you can listen for it, and at least there's like a little bit of a like of a cue of sorts. As you can see, so it picks up my attention. It picks up your attention like very clearly. There it is. But because of the sound element, it is a little more engaging. And at nighttime with the sparkles, it's just like very clear. So like honestly, it's like most of the time if you're gonna collect wire, yep, I know. Do I have something to eat? I have an apple core. Yeah, well, we'll need to get a spindle, I think. I think that's the name for it, spindle. Alright. Yeah. I wonder, because like before she basically was sending us to the ear. Oh. I'll be up here, software drowning mice. In the game. There we go, thank you. There we go. happen right outside the cathedral. But I've got kids. Kids! These hands work to feed them both. I teach them to be good. Did she summon your children too? How did you find out about the theft? It wasn't even a real theft, and I'll never do it again. What does she do to you all?
You shouldn't strut around like that. When the cat's away, the mice will play.
She's clearly a professional, a specialist in the trade.
She made an example of murderers and madmen. That was merely prologue. The game itself has yet to start.
Oh yeah, and the fun part about saving at the cathedral is that there's not a clock here. But as we know, it manipulates time, so you have to go upstairs to the, if I could walk up the stairs, that would be helpful. You gotta go up the stairs and save right here. Which is just very fun. I think that's really fun.
There is an immutable and rational order that fate itself has composed. All things run their inevitable courses down the topology of the universe toward the mass of this black gravity. Are you nearly done with my great achievement?
I have made a cure. A couple hours ago. I am impressed. The coincidence is so perfect, it's uncanny. Burakh, you managed to surprise me. Did you test it? I did. It works. A cure for the Sand Pest changes many things. Thousands of life and death questions, which I am now interested in 4. Now I need the recipe. I need access to the ingredients. Show me. Blood mostly. Herbal tinctures, but those are secondary. Okay, so let me see. There she is. Let's see. As usual, I act first and think later. I've made a panacea, but from what? What blood was that? Whose blood was that? To cure the town, I'll need to figure that out. Alright, so let's start by completing our doctor duty and getting some bottles and water and etc. Like how the game the game very much murky. My sunshine, you're fine. Oh. Yeah, it's really interesting how significantly more paternal Artemian 2 is. As like he takes a level of responsibility, but I he's a rough man for sure. But it's so interesting. It's just so interesting. Yeah, there's something interesting about fate going on and all of that nonsense, which is really enjoyable. Um, it was his father that led to the death of Marky's parents, just because of when the Sand Pest first hit. Um, and then, yeah. There's also something interesting about, like, they were on Isidor's list as well. And I mean, it's a game that the both of them have made, that both Simon and Isidore have made. That's always been true. Let's eat. And then when we go to Anna, we'll heal her. Though, I might hold on it and if I can complete that quest. Razor. Because I don't know. I gotta think through some things, I think. Okay, is this bottle or is this barrel safe? It's empty, so no. Well, I mean, I guess by oh, I think there's a barrel down here. Let's go to it. Hey. No. Yeah, I won't be able to get anything, but I'm gonna try at least. Worth a shot. Okay, I can still trade money. Maybe it's for food that you now can no longer. Well, okay. They don't have what I need, but there is a chance that... I don't know. Yeah, I think we'll have to fix one of the pumps. Hey. Nope. Hey. No. Clean? Yes. There we go. Alright, cool. So let's go. You know, I know people just throw away random things, etc. But, why was there a bar of soap in the trash? I'm sorry. I didn't question this before, because, it didn't occur to me to. But, why was there a bar of soap in the garbage? You know what? People will throw away all sorts of useful things. Maybe it was one of the kids with the bar of soap was like, fuck it. I don't want to carry this anymore. Mom keeps giving me a new bar of soap. My pockets are full of bars of soap. What am I supposed to do? No. Nothing like a good egg. I would like to eat an egg. It has been a minute since I've played the game as well. Hadn't really been in the mindset. Or I guess more specifically, I'd just been playing the Rune Factory. So... Oh, is there... Pharmacy. Okay. Where's another clothing store? Oh, there's one over here, so... but there's no real good way to get to it aside from go here. We'll see. We'll see where I'm at. Guess we'll have to search around anyway for, bodies among the sick. Oh, we're gonna have to find where bodies are, where piles of bodies are. Oh, what a joy, what a joyful thing, truly. Yeah, yeah, you're just in the throes of despair. I get it. Yeah, now Ruben isn't here anymore, so... But now we actually know that. So before it was an assumption. Or maybe not an assumption. It's like Artemy's aware, but isn't like aware, so... Alright. Inside and outside the theater. So there could be alive people inside the theater too. Okay. The fact that it said loot, well, inside and outside. I mean, the fact that it says inside and outside. Oh. There's one. 2. Okay. Wow, okay. Now how do I get down? Okay. All 4 of them can't be just inside here. But they also could be. Oh. I know there's one outside at least. But let's just see if there's a third. Oh! Nope, nothing in there. Okay. They have not restocked it. Okay, I think it might just be the 2 in here. Alright. Yeah, let's do our hospital duty to start. Anything around here? Nope, you're dead. You're dead. You're alive, but... Oh, alive? Yeah. Alright, one more to go. What a wonderful sight. Anyone? Ugh. Might be another one inside the hospital. Okay, I think these are the 3 people I've rescued. Now to find the 4th. I'm gonna be dying of starvation shortly, isn't that interesting? Where is... No, you're dead. Okay, I'll be back because I'm gonna die of starvation. Hey, any of y'all got anything for me to eat? Well, I might, what might be a good move is to... Yeah, there's no real good way to get from the theater. Because we could go down here. We could go up here, which is closer, but I mean, we'll have to go infected for a bit. You know what? Let's risk it. I'm like so focused on this that I'm not even thinking like... You have anything for me? 5. 1. Blech. Oh! Yeah, that one's on me. Yeah, that one's on me. Okay, so not allowed to bring you to the hospital. Okay, it might be that it's around the theater. Oh, right, I wanted to go to the clothing store. Spindle? Okay, let's go to Capella.
A vagrant has bestowed her crude grace upon the Saburos.
Okay. So now we haven't gotten lucky. In this shop, food is still sold for money. But it's in the infected district. So let us... It's 1700. It's 1700 already. Let us run to the shady shop and give Grief a tincture. I need to get some water. That way we can at least buy some food with our meager funds. And then we'll stop by our place and grab our... Oh, my immunity's pretty low though. Ooh, Hey kid! Ooh, 6. 1. Well... Oy, 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 oy. I should have gotten that fish from that young man. Yeah, I know. I'm dying of starvation. Da, 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 da. Okay, is this at least? It is. There we go. All right. Yeah, because I have water, so I could get some immunity. Oops. Mm-hmm. Phew. No, let's put away. 'Cause this will be useful for later for the broken item shop.
Don't spit into the wind. For your own sake. If nothing else.
You know what? Thanks. Alright. Oh, and let's dump this, because we don't... Okay. So let's get the swervery, and then we have 20 of these, so... Alright, so now we have 10 of these. Let's pull up. Alright. Okay, let's go to the pub. Sticky is also more they are doing more with Sticky as well. Yeah, let's go to Andre first. Is there a clothing store over here? Grocery, clothes, yes. So there's a chance. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed because we'll need a spindle. Okay. Hey, thank you. Okay. Oh my god. Cool, alright. Oh, now I don't have any money. You know, we make our mistakes. Well, it's tough because I want to get that spindle for Anna, and then so that heart feels important. Any like mysterious organ or anything, like it's important. I can tell. Let's get out of here. All right. Think there may be a barrel over here. Okay, let's go to the clothing store. And I'll figure it out. Let's just sell all of our herbs. Go fuck yourself. Oh, ugh. I don't have any. And, like, I would like to do the Anna quest. You know? I'm not risking it. I don't know how long it'll last. We gotta finish off over here as well. Now that we have something in our tummies. Okay, let's at least cure Anna. And hope we don't kill her in the process, because I'm not giving her panacea. Hey.
Yeah?
Yippee! Everyone loves me in the crude sprawl. Okay, so Anna's alive now, so hopefully that is a multi-day quest. So I'm just gonna hope for the best kind of dealio. And Anna, how do I get out of your goddamn house again? I don't have any matches. There we go. Alright, so... One can't throw away bad fortune or cut it off. It can be traded. For a spindle in Anna's case. Alright, so I would need a spindle. Let's go to our dad's house, maybe. And then we'll head to the theater just to kind of do our doctor orders. Oh shit, I have to go down to Grace. Fuck. I don't got time for you right now. Got a lot of things to do in 4 hours. Can I... Oh, I think I already took anything that was useful in here. Well, too late. Bye. Let's organize that. Alright, so, fuck. Shit. Let's go down to Grace. Let's go down to Grace first. She takes priority. And then, once we save Grace, I will... clear water. Yeah, we have to run through the infected district either way, so... Well, we might as well use it. It also lowers our exhaustion. So let's start running. Oh, well. Sorry. Okay, well, I can't go through there, so great. Step 1 failed. I think I have like a chance if it's an infected. There we go. I just saw something. It has a chance of being Ashen Swish, I think? Alright, let's go down to Grace. Alright. Okay. So, figure out what's going on with Grace. Go back to the theater and just finish that off. Sleep? Question mark.
I've been forgotten, and now I'm moldering here.
You brought new bodies, didn't you? Please, enough. Stop bringing them here. There's so many of them I can barely hear. Are the graves overflowing? Imagine 50 people crammed into a room. You can't bend your knees, can't turn, can't scratch your back, can't even shrug, and it lasts for days. How would you feel? It's torture. Do they hurt? The earth is cramped. No more space. They trample each other. They wail. Then we must burn them. There's no other way. Or they'll smother you. No. No burning. Then they won't be able to talk to us. The last thread will tear. Hope itself will dissolve. They'll be gone forever. Can't you see? But they're already dead. They can't feel anything. No. They care. They feel. Then there's no peace for them now. That's all they need. Consolation and peace. There's no one more miserable or more helpless than the dead. Can't you see that? So that's why you become a part of the seams. Too many dead to console. Too many. All of them so cold. You don't believe me, do you? Go and listen. Go listen to those huge graves. They dump people here by the dozen. Alright, sweetie, just stop crying. It's too crowded underground. The dead are shrieking and smothering each other. Even I can hear it if I try. Now how do I leave? Okay, I did it. Ooh, swivery. Oh, hey. Human. Rat. I'm not. What are you then? A thing of shadow, a thing of depth, a thing of earth, flesh of her warm flesh. I know the answers. You don't even know the questions. What do you seek within me? I'm just seeking you. What do you want to hear, human? I have a name, you know. 2 names, maybe more. 2 for certain. I do not care. What do you want? I want to move the dead from the graveyard, but there's no place for them. It can be arranged. It would be my pleasure. Should I make it less crowded? Arrange it, then. 1 moment. Another. Oh, so many of them. So many indeed. That's it. All done. What exactly did you do? I solved your problem. You got what you came for. You did. Did you gobble them up or something? Whoever laid right of me, better not to think of them. But those to the left are fine now. Do you understand me, human? Go human. I understand. The rat prophet is... Ooh. What was that? A hallucination? Has it devoured the dead? How exactly? What kind of trickery is this? There you are.
Don't they trust me? As though I don't know what I'm doing.
It's quieter. Have they stopped screaming? They are scared. I feel like something terrible has happened, but I don't understand. They're silent. They've stopped talking to me. But they have enough space now. That's what matters. The dead no longer smother Grace. She's unhappy about it, but I'm fine having offended her, so as long as she is alive. What? Who is that? Hey? Have you spoken to the girl? How is she? I think it's better to leave her alone for now. I came to take her away. The town hall is finally ready to find her a normal place to live. Are you sure that's a good idea? Of course. Is there any doubt? She's an erotic kid. Moving her to a different place could traumatize her. Oh, come to your senses, Dr. Burakh. Do you even know the girl's name? It's Grace. Grace is just a nickname. She is nameless. She has no documents. Her father and mother were twirling drunks, and they never bothered. She can't read or write. Eats whatever she picks off the ground. She's living like a weed. Why call her a weed? Precious herbs grow in the cemetery, too. What will become of her when she grows up? Or, oh, this is simpler. In winter, when it drops below 0, here the only path ahead of her is one that leads right into the graveyard soil. You're right. So I'm taking her. Still, no. Think it would be a bad idea. I think that would be really bad for her. Okay. Well, we're about to die of starvation. That didn't take as long as I was expecting, though, so maybe... Let's load where we were at the Willows and go to the theater. Then... That's not necessarily going to get us food, but at least it'll guarantee us food at midnight. Which is just as important. Alright, okay. So now, let us go over here. So, we'll go this way. How do I get out of here again? Oh, I didn't heal you this time.
It's throw yourself in the river, brick yourself in the basement, or get sandboxed. Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay, yeah, because if I died of hunger there, it wouldn't really make a difference. Okay, yeah, it's up here. Ooh. Actually, do you have something to trade with me, man? I think I need a little bit of health. And I know water is very valuable, but... specifically the bottles that they come from, but... I... need just a little bit more health to tide me by. Well, let's see if there's any trash in the... Gotta stop getting distracted. I don't have the time for this. Not enough. Don't have enough to trade with is the issue. 5, 1, 3. Not enough. keep me fed. 7. There. And I got my reputation up a little bit. Okay, clean water? No. Six, 5. Okay, we just need to find the last body. Maybe there are bodies in the back? No. Also bad. Ah, fuck. Not what I meant to do. Ah, there it is. Let's just try to find... Come on. I just need one more body. Okay, I mean, we found 2 of them upstairs, so it's possible there may be just another one up there. Problem is I can't see shit, so... And there were 2 of them on the opposite side. No, not over here. Come on, please, thank you. Right. There were 2 over here. There's probably no more because there were 2 over there. Okay, so nothing over here. Please, God. Oh my God, okay. There we go. Alright, I don't know where the 3rd one is. The 4th one is, rather. I've got 3. There has to be a way. Because, yeah, there are 3 people here because I rescued them. Anything? It's like one down here, right? There you are. Hiding from me. Okay. Done with my shift today. Nice. now let's run down to Grace. Okay, so, oh boy, alrighty. Yeah, let's run down here, so... Yeah, we have less than 2 hours, okay. Does the Maw have any? I don't think the Maw has any, like, good barrels. I think it's all bad water here. Alright, so we'll go through this step. We'll go all the way around. It'll be safer than going through. If I'm not going through an infected district, I could get away with drinking it. You know what? I'm gonna just drink it. I'm just gonna dump this. Alright. Not catastrophic. Not, knock on wood, not bad. I know that water was really bad, I know. And now I'm starved again. No, I don't actually have to worry about that because I actually have some fish on me. Wow. And then we'll do this. Once it hits midnight, we'll go up through here because we'll want to head to the town hall. I should go to the Panakin's place. Oh shit, I never healed bad grief. Shit. I have an hour to do the Grace stuff, and I'm sorry, grief. She kind of takes priority right now, so... Alright. Might have to sleep for like an hour or something at Aspidy's place. Oh yeah, and what's this? Because of the outbreak, we have nowhere to bury the dead. Corpses are just dumped at the cemetery. Grace forbids them.
Poet,
Alright.
builder, lover, soldier. Grass and men seize what light they can until life ceases.
Sorry. Let's drink some water, yeah. I might die of hunger, though. This shit sucks.
A good host is grateful to their guests, not the other way around.
Okay. Like, yes, you aren't wrong that this is a... I don't think this is a... I think it would be better if Grace was relocated into a home. However, I think the timing of it is really strange. And we are on day 7 of an epidemic. And the town hall at the moment is infected. And there are no homes for even people living around. So I highly, highly doubt that you're doing this for her benefit. Time moves faster, yet there are fewer discontinuities. You have the chance to finish important business at night or tomorrow. A reward awaits for you in the fund. If you don't claim it before tomorrow, it will be redistributed amongst the poor. Okay. Okay. Oh no. I'm sorry. Oh, thank God. No! He's getting panacea'd. Okay. Ugh. Bad luck this time around. Terrible luck. Oh, terrible luck this time around. Oh boy. Okay, so now Sticky's infected, so we have to heal him. Lara's infected, Katarina's infected. Andre is infected. Okay, cool. Awesome. This is grand. This is grand stuff. What was that? Hallucination? Has it devoured the dead? How exactly? What kind of trickery is this? The dead no longer smother Grace. She's unhappy about it, but I'm fine having offended her as long as she's alive.
It is beautiful. Each day is followed by a shorter night, and each night by a yet shorter day. The end is closer than you think.
Yeah, we're both exhausted and hungry is the problem. Oh, but there's stuff happening here, so let's do this. I want to abandon my name. So does my family. The Etishke, the Abge, the Baraskan, the Askan. Why would we need names? We're no one. How would you refer to each other then? We do not need names to call on each other. We do not need words. I want to ask her mother if we'd lose anything vital by shedding names. No, a name is just a shell. Peel it off. I want to ask our mother about our speech. The foreign tongue impedes us, it slows our minds. How can we refuse it? Speak the steppe tongue. Telegia Yakov Nazi. Didish Basha, but it's too bare. Too many new things in life that have no names in steppe tongue. Invent new words. That's how you can help serve our people. Man. Save. Oh, well, we did that part. Okay. So, I think that is where I'm gonna leave it for today. On the shorter end, but that's how it goes. I don't know what exactly I want to do next because I am hungry and exhausted. So, if I let's sleep for an hour. Let's sleep for an hour. Oh, hey. We want to ask our mother. How can we deny ourselves? My body won't let me forget. I can't stop loving myself while I still have a body. You can try to deny yourself if you want, but why stop loving yourself? I don't know, but I can tell that it's a hindrance. I want to ask Saba of this. Let her teach me. You don't truly love yourself. I can tell. Learn that first. Love is harder than denial. Let's sleep for 1 hour and hope we don't die of starvation in that time. Oh, a dream sequence.
Well, of course it's about the skin. The skin is a connection. It's what you use to touch the world, isn't it? Your border.
Oh, there's the word. Border. Like the brain. Everything that limits us exists only in the mind. Imperare sibi maximum imperium est.
You're talking past each other. Ah, everyone does. The organs are what matter. And blood. Blood is the bond between us.
But touch is transformative. You can only change someone through touch. They'll undergo a metamorphosis and not even notice.
So it's all deception to you? Where did you even come from?
No, I don't deceive people. But I touch things, leaving behind tiny pieces of myself. Then I watch. Watch them change.
You can't change someone against their will. Only will matters. Which proves this is all about blood.
Blood is only a stream of red and white cells. Sure, they contain information, but how can anything compare to the magnificence of the brain?
Make up your mind. Otherwise, the town will die.
No, it won't. I can perform miracles. Just let me. Let me go. Stop playing against me, both of you.
Playing? Do you think this is a game? 914 people died yesterday.
922. It will be more than 1,000 tomorrow. Nokoin dun orto.
Yes, this is exactly my point. They're all numbers to you. But what you think of as zeros and ones are actual people. They've already been touched by someone's will. They've been reanimated.
I don't think we'll ever see eye to eye. We have such little time left. Shall we leave then?
So we separate, as usual. How many days do we have? 11?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
That was very... It is interesting how there were elements of that were like the original introduction of the first of Classic HD. Interestingly, too, enough that I actually, because we don't really hear a lot of Artemy because we're playing as him, but his voice is very similar to his Russian, at least the original Russian voice. Same with that voice, actually. I think they did a really good casting decision there. I think that, honestly speaking, I like a lot. Definitely a lot of the voicing has grown on me because, again, they're doing a different thing, and I think they are trying to... There is an interesting thing with Clara that they're doing, that they're kind of making her more of a stumbling child. Which she is, but I don't know. I don't know how I necessarily feel about that. I do like her more when she speaks more aggrandizing, but it feels a little less smooth to me. Like, she feels kind of like a little more all over the place. Though, interestingly enough, I do think that this game is trying to be more casual with some of the dialogue and those choices, which is interesting as well. But yeah, no, that was definitely... It wasn't meant to be the original speech. Because if it was meant to be the original speech, they would have done it word for word. But there were elements of it that were clearly meant. So it's all about deception to you. No. No, but if we ourselves are to be deceived. But I digress. The zeros of ones is interesting because the game... There is the meta layer, obviously, where the game is aware that it is a game. So there's that... Yeah, right, like... Ones and zeros is very specifically binary. No one thinks in binary unless you're working with computer systems, usually, or certain types of learning mechanisms, or a certain kind of logic puzzles and specifics, of which the number of dead or alive people is not a logic puzzle in that same way. So that's interesting. It's interesting. I just think it's interesting is all. Yeah, now that Agalia's in, we have, this is... Oh, fuck, the military's coming tomorrow. We're still on day 8. And we'll still... And I think this is where we... Yeah, the trials are going to start. We're going to go into the abattoir. Yeah, we're going to go into the abattoir. I'm unsure... Yeah, because I know... Dankovsky tries to get into the abattoir. I wonder if that's going to happen. I hope... I hope that happens. I hope he gets his ass beaten in 3 as well. I hope that's canon in this game. That would be so funny. I love him, but oh my god, sometimes. But, yeah, okay, so... Now we're going to end it. I'm glad we ended it on that interesting dream callback. I like also how the voice actors, because they are different than in Classic HD. I like how they at least with like, oh, so it's all about deception to you, read the exact same way. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it. Now that we're like kinda not, the ball is rolling slowly and surely. The last episode was not really about rolling forward, it was about fixing mistakes, so I don't feel as positive on that one as I do this one, which I'm glad about. So yeah, so I'll leave that there, and I hope you all have a great one. Bye!